Thanks, folks. Please have a seat, everybody. Now, welcome back to our continuing coverage of one of the longest days I can remember. And keep in mind, I've been to a Renaissance fair. So before the break, in the first monologue, we were talking about how Dr. Blasey Ford spoke first. The Senate took a recess. Then it was time to hear from Judge Kavanaugh. And he came out with a well-coiffed head of steam.
This whole two-week effort has been a calculated and orchestrated political hit, fueled with apparent pent-up anger about President Trump and the 2016 election, fear that has been unfairly stoked about my judicial record, revenge on behalf of the Clintons.
In conclusion, I'll be a non-biased and impartial judge, just an umpire calling balls and strikes secretly being thrown by George Soros and Hillary Clinton. By the way, this testimony is still going on, right? It was still going on when I walked out here. So how did it end? It's over. Okay, it's finally ended. Clearly, Kavanaugh thought he already faced his Senate grilling and was upset he was being subjected to more.
The behavior of several of the Democratic members of this committee at my hearing a few weeks ago was an embarrassment. But at least it was just a good old-fashioned attempt at borking.
Sir, we're here because of accusations of non-consensual borking. Do you know why we're here? I wouldn't. But despite all this, he never lost his sunny disposition.
I am an optimistic guy.
I'm an optimistic guy. I see the bright side. The glass is half full. My smile is my umbrella. Believe it or not, he got a little less optimistic.
Today, I have to say that I fear for the future.
Hashtag me too. Though, if you just started that today, you're a little late to the party. Kavanaugh acknowledged that drinking has always been one of his favorite pastimes.
I drank beer with my friends. Almost everyone did. Sometimes I had too many beers. Sometimes others did. I liked beer. I still like beer.
I have partied with Spuds MacKenzie. I have partied with the Budweiser Frogs. I have ridden on that Silver Bullet train. Any beer companies out there looking for a spokesman, you know how to find me. Dilly dilly, wasa. Wasa. And because it's sort of at the heart of the story that Dr. Blasey Ford told, Kavanaugh was asked about his drinking multiple times.
Have you ever passed out from drinking?
Passed out would be no, but I've gone to sleep, but I've never blacked out.
Yes. Yes. I mean, after all, isn't one man's blackout another man's street nap? And when it came to answering the committee's questions, he had a lot to say.
Did you consume alcohol during your high school years?
Yes, we drank beer. My friends and I, the boys and girls, yes, we drank beer. I liked beer, still like beer. We drank beer. The drinking age, as I noted, was 18, so the seniors were legal. Senior year in high school, people were legal to drink. And we drank beer. And I said sometimes probably had too many beers, and sometimes other people had too many beers. We drank beer. We liked beer.
So that's a yes? Kavanaugh also brought up his relatable experience like coaching.
I love coaching more than anything I've ever done in my whole life.
So go do that. Follow your passion. You do you. Maybe just you. Then, for some reason, and I don't know why, The Republicans didn't want their female prosecutor to ask their questions for them to the man. They wanted the mic for themselves, like Lindsey Graham, who, as the kids say, went off.
If you wanted an FBI investigation, you could have come to us. What you want to do is destroy this guy's life, hold this seat open, and hope you win in 2020. You've said that, not me. You've got nothing to apologize for. When you see Sotomayor and Kagan, tell them that Lindsey said hello, because I voted for them. I would never do to them what you've done to this guy. This is the most unethical sham since I've been in politics. I cannot imagine what you and your family have gone through. Boy, y'all want power. God, I hope you never get it.
Wow. Somebody really grew a pair when the scary doctor lady left the room. Senator Whitehouse went through Kavanaugh's high school yearbook quotes and asked him about something called boofing, which the internet says is a drinking term, but Kavanaugh knows better.
Next one is,
Senator, what do you like to
Judge,
drink?
have you, I don't know if it's boofed or boofed. How do you pronounce that?
That
Judge?
refers to flatulence. We were 16.
Well, the quote in the yearbook was, "Have you boofed yet?" So if you believe Kavanaugh, he was saying to his friends, hey, you're a teenager. Have you gotten around to farting yet? Man, you gotta try it. Now, if you look it up online, boofing refers to the practice of anally ingesting alcohol or drugs. Maybe, it could be, I don't know, but it could be this is why he was confused about how much he drank in high school. Oh, you mean with my mouth? I didn't know. I'm sure, but I'm confident. It was a long time ago. I'm sure that now, as a responsible adult, Kavanaugh restricts himself to a single boof of wine with dinner. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. I'm getting notes of apricot and chocolate. A little top notes of leather. It's lovely. It's lovely. Shiraz? What is this? Perhaps the Kavanaugh quote that sticks with me is his passionate condemnation of the hearing and its repercussions.
You sowed the wind. For decades to come, I fear that the whole country will reap the whirlwind.
You really need a better weatherman. Because, let me tell you, brother, this is the whirlwind. And the wind was sown when Donald Trump had 19 credible allegations of sexual assault against him, bragged about sexual assault on tape, and your Republican buddies up on that committee said, yeah, but we want our guy on the Supreme Court. And that's you, Brett. That doesn't mean you're guilty, but please, save your indignation that finally someone is taking one woman's accusation of sexual assault seriously. We'll be right back.